Hello, everyone. I'm Plasmor. You like to call me that guy with the afro. I do not like the idea of Tuesday night football. Do you? I simply don't. But at least if it's going to happen, at least if we're going to see that, let's have it a national televised game. I mean, come on. We can save NCIS for another week, right? I mean, I hate to say it, the whole virus thing has actually given us very little choice. But outside of that, Titans win! Okay, this was going to be a matchup, right? This was going to be amazingly epic. This is going to be a battle of two unbeaten squaring off for possibility at the number one seed in the AFC, right? It was a blowout. 42-16 Tennessee, baby. And you know what? We're just going to have to say it how it is. Josh Allen, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns put up by the Titans because of it. Game, set, and match. But let's not make any mistake here. Ryan Tannehill, although he didn't have to be great, was excellent. I know, it sounds crazy. He didn't really have to do a lot, but he still did a great deal. 21 of 28, 195, 3 touchdowns, 0. This is key. Turnovers on the day for the Tennessee Titans. They forced 3, and all 3 of them ended up in 7 points. You want to see a difference maker in this game? 21 points compared to none for the Bills on points on turnovers. I think really key point of this entire game, that touchdown at the end of the first half, 78 yards, a masterful drive by Ryan Tannehill. Okay, so Derrick Henry didn't go completely off. He went 19 carries for 57 yards, 2 touchdowns, only averaged 3 yards per carry, but he didn't really need to. For the first time in a while, we haven't had to worry about how many yards does Derrick Henry get. But Josh Allen, even though he got 263 yards, 2 touchdowns, those 2 interceptions, courtesy of one Malcolm Butler. Oh. Yeah, there's your difference, folks. You want to know why? There you go. He gets those interceptions. GG, baby. And then the forced fumble off the kickoff when the Titans were up 35-16 ended any chance of that Bills team winning. And I mean, ouch. Let's just call it how it was. This was worth waiting a few extra days. I don't like it's Tuesday night, okay? I don't think anyone's going to be here and be happy about, oh, it's Tuesday. Woohoo! Everything's going to be great. Yay! It was annoying as all hell. And let's be honest, I don't like the NFL trying to threaten the Titans by forfeiting a game. Why? I don't find that very fun to say, hey, this is going to be a matchup, and we're going to have it on great primetime TV. It is actually something you want to watch. But at the same time, I don't understand why you forcing the Titans to maybe forfeit a game based on the pandemic. That's kind of shitty. Let's just call it how it is. NFL has done a horrible job, for the most part, of getting this down. But let's give a little bit more credit to Mike Vrabel. 2 weeks, you couldn't be in your facility, right? For some reason, this guy, I'm telling you, he won that game in Foxborough last year. He was the reason why we went to the AFC Championship game last season. Let's admit it. No excuses. No complaining. Go out there and win. That's what his message was all week. He did a heck of a job getting this team ready to go. He's coach of the year right now. If I were to give a quarter poll set coach of the year, I don't know if Tannehill would be my MVP, but I'm taking Vrabel coach of the year. Does anyone else have any denies about that? Anyone complaining? I don't see how this team is 4-0 without Mike Vrabel. Let's just go ahead and say it how it is. Yeah, Derrick Henry didn't have his best game, but Tannehill was pretty good when he needed to be. He needed to be stellar only a few times. Did a good job. Hats off to the now undefeated 4-0 Tennessee Titans. Our next game, well, This one's a little bit of personal beef here. As you know, I am a local native Houstonian. You know, never gave away the Titans slash Oilers persona. Never. Next week, we play the most overblown, overhyped, stupidly overpaid team in all of football, the Houston Texans. I cannot tell you how much I hated being in that stadium, having to be a janitor for that team for a good chunk of 3 years. It was the worst freaking nightmare ever. You think the coach is bad? Psh, I used to work for that crappy organization. They don't need to be around the NFL. They suck. I'm telling you firsthand experience. I'm not telling you because I'm a Titans fan. I'm telling you I used to be there. Trash. Absolute garbage. I'm not making any bones about what I'm saying. When I see the Houston Texans lose, I'm happy. I can be, okay, the most miserable person in the history of miserable people. But whenever I see the Texans lose, especially when it's to my Titans, I am in an extremely happy mood for a good portion of my week. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I am watching a team I don't like watching win. The freaking Atlanta Braves right now are up 8-4 on the Los Angeles Dodgers, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. I'll go ahead and let this go on a little bit to tell you what's going on in that game because absolutely it's the same problem when I see the freaking Braves win. I hate to say this. Old Astros hatred dies hard no matter what. It's one of those rare instances where I want a team from LA to win. I admit that. I'll go ahead and let this play on, but let's go back to the Titans. +8 turnover differential, best in the league. 21 points off turnovers. No doubt was the main point of the whole game. No doubt was the main deciding factor. And let's take a look at this. Ah, damn it! Not over yet. There we go. Dodgers just got a 2-run home run. All right, so, okay. Bottom 9, 2 outs. Now it's a save situation for the Braves. Tying run is on deck. That's a save situation. Please score another 3 runs so I don't have to frippin' see the Braves win. Get back to the point. Is there anyone right now that's playing more efficiently than Ryan Tannehill? I haven't seen it. You could say, maybe you could say Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Russell Wilson, maybe in Seattle. My goodness. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I really hate this score. Oh, Texans 30, Jaguars 14. So, gotta admit, they look a little bit better, but I don't know if they look that great. Are they going to be able to outscore the Titans? That's the big question. Okay, so they're going to go to the bullpen in Arlington. So I'm not going to waste too much time. I don't want to prolong this too much longer. Let me give you go back and do a quick recap. Let me get some team stats on here again. Tannehill, great job. 21 of 28, 195, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's the critical point of everything. I thought they did way better on third down offensively. Defensively, not so much for the Titans. But then again, when you're getting 3 turnovers, you don't really need to play a lot of third down defense. And when your team's scoring touchdowns off of those turnovers, it's much better. From the first drive of this game, we were going to win. You know it, and I know it. When that interception given to Malcolm Butler, who's had some big interceptions in this time, game over. Titans score 7. We're done. Good night. Let's just see how much of a bloodbath this was going to be. In all honesty, though, I liked a few things of this game. Loved how our defense came to pick off some balls. Malcolm Butler. Loved how Ryan Tannehill was efficient. Derrick Henry didn't have to do a lot, but what he did do, that 9-yard pitch and run, that was some good running. That wasn't the best run I've seen him have, but that showed you that he could still get it done from a little bit on the outside. He did a dang good job getting out and taking care of some business. Right now, by the way, bottom fourth, 1-0 Astros. They're the home team in game 3 of the ALCS. I'm sorry. I'm trying to prolong it as much as I can, but keep it on the Titans. Right. But I'm noticing one thing. If there is a problem with this team, we're not getting to a lot of pressure on the football, dropbacks. Not a lot of sacks with the Tennessee Titans. That's something we got to fix. We got to fix that. We also got to fix some of our running game needs to be better handled. I thought, we could do better on our run game. Didn't do so well. So I also thought if there's something to clean up, a few penalties that were just head scratchers. It doesn't make any sense to have some of these penalties that, well, the Bills had a lot more of annoying penalties, but I thought we could clean up a few penalties there. Definitely need to get pressure on the quarterback, but a lot of turnovers, a lot of interceptions, a lot of plays that need to be made, and it's still going on. Error would have ended the game and probably the series for the Dodgers. They're still playing. Bottom of the 9th. 2 out. Runner on. Tying run at the plate. Corey Bellinger. We've seen him make some good plays, and 0 for 4 tonight. Strikeout, fly out, strikeout, pop out. I'm sorry. I am a hater of the Braves till I die for good reason. The Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio years. I'm going to go ahead and just get back to the Titans really quickly. How good were our receivers? We had a few drops, but he also made some good plays. A.J. Brown, 7 catches, 82 yards, a touchdown. Jonnu Smith, great release valve. 5 catches, 40 yards, 2 touchdowns. We had a few drops, nothing totally devastating, nothing that was going to kill us. But we had a few drops that, okay, there was a screen pass. I remember having a drop, and we just, Malcolm Butler, 6 tackles to go with those 2 picks. Razaz Evans, 7 tackles. Not many tackles for loss total, including that sack. We only had 4 tackles for loss. They need to work on that a little bit. Now going to the top of the 5th, by the way. And it is a run-scoring triple for Corey Bellinger. So tying run is on 3rd, winning run at the plate. Okay. It is now A.J. Pollock. Fly it out, struck out, lined out, singled. If he singles, the game continues for no matter what. Can't lose. Putting up a 4th spot on the Braves, 8-7. Again, I am such a Brave hater. I'm willing to keep this going, ladies and gentlemen. So, Janikowski doesn't need to kick a field goal. No, all he had to do was make 6 extra points. So that's a little bit of credit to this offense that got in the red zone and didn't leave drives in the red zone. They took care of business. Ryan Tannehill's quarterback sneak on 4th down, thing of beauty. So, yeah, I don't like the Tuesday night football stuff. I think it's stupid to have a game on Tuesday. They should have kept it on Monday and kind of like offered it as a national TV game. I like they did offer it as a national TV game, so that's a good thing. Gee, shweesh. And ladies and gentlemen, the comeback for the Dodgers is one run short. Run in the top of the ninth, the Braves put together ended up being the difference. 8-7 Atlanta. They now lead the best of 7 NLCS 2-0. I am not thrilled about saying that. Ever gonna say it. Well, I'll leave that for another day. I'm not gonna have an Astros video tonight. I don't have time. Let's just enjoy the fact that the Titans win 42-16. Ryan Tannehill effective at 21 for 28, 195, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Josh Allen had more yards, 26 to 41, 263, 2 touchdowns, 2 throws to Malcolm Butler, who was on the Titans secondary, by the way, and a just addict for good measure, fumble recovery on a kickoff. So let's go ahead and enjoy the 42-16 win for the Tennessee Titans. Let's hope they kick the crap out of my old employers of the Houston Texans next week. Later.